Extreme parabolic swerve trajectory locked. Power recommendation. Medium-high even distribution.
Jump shot with super screw back? That's pro-level play.
Oof. Jiang Hao, you think putting a board under the table leg and hiring a couple of shills means you can scam everyone? Pool isn't about cheap tricks. It's about pure, absolute skill.
Optimal carom path detected. 2 to 9 combo. 1 shot to kill.
2 to 9 combo. That cuts the deficit by 4 points. This is just the beginning. You're ready to cough up everything you took. With interest.
Ha ha ha. Miss Q, he didn't even hit the cue ball. How does this scrub even dare to show up in a comeback match? Probably here from the slums to collect scrap. Look at his grip. Like he's holding a shovel to scoop crap. Shinyu, in a comeback match, it's all about cue action and precision. A few shots, 5 miscues already. Think you can win my money? For your dad?
Dad's in ICU. We owe 80K in high-interest loans. Jiang Hao said tonight was a beginner's game. Just sink a few balls, get the prize money, save his life. I gritted my teeth and came. But I never expected to walk right into their scam setup.
Boss Zhang's 7th golden break. 10 points each. Current score, Shinyu is down by 70 points.
I can still play. This edge ball will sink.
Ha ha ha. Even a sitter, a gimme, right on the lip, and he flubs it. What are you even playing with?
How? Gee, you lied to me. You said just showing up at the table would give me the 10K appearance fee. My dad's surgery is tomorrow. Can you just give me that 10K? I won't play anymore.
Today, every point is 1,000 bucks. You're 70 points down to me right now. Add that to the 80K you already owe, you're in the hole for 150K. 150K, no money? Then we're taking your place.
No, let go. That's the only thing of value my family has.
By the rules, this comeback match isn't over. There are still 60 minutes left on the clock. I'll give you one last chance. You get the break, but you won't win. You and your deadbeat dad can go sleep on the street.
Steady. I can't miss this shot.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
No way. That's impossible. The angle was off. You cheated. You moved the table. Ah.
Bullshit! Your own shaky hands couldn't sink the one ball. You dare bite the hand that feeds you? A loser can't even hold a cue, yet talks about pool? You'll spend your whole life rotting in the stinking gutters of the slums. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Ding hosts will to survive at critical threshold detected. Absolute precision billiard system officially bound. 2 core talents permanently unlocked per user. 1 absolute precision. God have you activated. Target ball pocketing trajectory and collision angles. 100% accurately calculated. 2 God tier cue control. Microscopic spin control. Cue ball obeys your will.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
What was that sound? An illusion? My eyes. Were these glowing lines on the table? Could it be? Did I really awaken a system? Quit playing dead.
The clock's still ticking. If you're too scared to shoot, take your jailbird dad and get the hell out.
Who says I'm not playing?
You dare? Fire poker shot scores. This kid, did the shock fry his brain? I'll just move the mechanism with his foot. This table is tilted to hell. Not even a god could make a shot on it. Kid, you've got 55 minutes left. If you can sink this ball, I'll eat the damn pool table.
Ball number 1 locked on. Detected lower left side of the table. Physical incline angle, 3.5 degrees. Recalculating. Physical refraction trajectory. Recalculation complete. God tier Q control system activated. High and low cue ball positions marked. Right spin, 2 o'clock. Force recommendation, medium to high.
So that's how it is. Everything is under control.
A blind squirrel finds a nut. That was pure luck.
Down by 70 points, huh? Jiang Hao, watch closely. For the next 55 minutes, you won't even get a chance to touch a cue stick.
Stop acting so high and mighty. You got lucky once, fluke. 9-ball king? Stop standing around. Just keep shooting. I want to see how he's gonna stop me from touching a cue for 55 minutes.
God tier Q control system activated. High and low cue ball positions marked. Right spin, 2 o'clock. Force recommendation, medium.
Pro low draw. 10 years experience. Only a veteran could pull that off. Was he faking that miscue earlier?
Nine ball in. Run out. According to comeback match rules, a run out is a silver break worth 7 points.
That's right. Shinyu scores a silver break. Claws back 7 points. Now trailing by 63. This kid's up to something. It's his break. Go rack the balls for him. Make sure that triangle's tight. Leave a small gap. Huh. The break didn't drop any. Shinyu. What good is being accurate? The cue ball's completely blocked. Even if you had x-ray vision, you'd never even touch the 1 ball. By the rules, a foul for failing to hit the object ball means you lose a point. And I get ball in hand anywhere on the table.
Once I'm back at the table, 1 golden break. And I'll send you in your old man packing.
There's no way out of this snooker. Every bank shot, every kick route is sealed off. He can't even graze the edge of the 1 ball.
Ding detecting extremely high difficulty snooker obstacle. Absolute precision activated. Maximum computing power. Calculating extreme escape route.
If I can't hit it, then I'll make it fly over.
Ha! A jump shot with mass? You think you're a trick shot artist? If you can jump and pot that ball today, I swear, I'll eat this entire pool table.
Extreme parabolic trajectory locked.
Recommended force, medium high constant.
Jump shot with maximum draw. This is pro-level skill.
Oof. Jiang Hao, you thought a piece of wood under the table leg and a couple of buckets would guarantee your win? Pool isn't won by cheap tricks. It's won by absolute skill.
Optimal carom path detected. Bank off the 9 for the kill shot.
Act.
Second pass to the 9 ball. Pu Sheng trails by 4. That's just the beginning. Pay up everything. With interest.
Shin Yu with a golden break. He's back by 10. Shin Yu with a silver break. He's back by 7. Current golden break count. Current score. Shin Yu is only down by 1.
Just 1 point. Jiang Hao. Get ready to hand over the deed. Warning. Physical interference detected.
Emergency cue ball trajectory recalibration complete. 3-rail bank shot path locked.
Ha ha ha. You missed. A huge mistake like that and you didn't sink it, Shin Yu. You'll never catch up now. The table is mine.
Jiang Hao. Which eye of yours saw the cue ball stop?
Oh. He sank it. A 3-rail bank shot to win. A comeback. He clawed back 70 points. Did this kid crawl out from under? 9 ball in. Pu Sheng adds 4. Shin Yu wins. He won. How is that possible?
The clock isn't up, but I've cleared the table. By the rules, give me back the mortgage contract.
Give it back? In your dreams. Not a chance. This punk is definitely cheating. A 3-rail bank to sink the 9? Not even a world champion could pull that off. He's got some kind of device on him. On this street. I am the rules. Lock the doors. He's not leaving with a cent today. Not even the house. Is leaving this place. Man, Boss Jiang is straight up robbing this kid in broad daylight. He ain't leaving through that door tonight.
Jiang Hao, right here in front of everyone. You really have the guts to pull this?
Ha ha ha. So what if I rob you? Break his hands.
Stay back.
Boss Jiang, I'd strongly advise you not to lay a finger on him. Assault and fraud? That's a heavy charge. I've been sitting here for 2 hours. There are hydraulic micro-adjustment pads under the table legs. The remote control is in your right pocket. You're goon bumping into people to cause interference just now. Plus the entire process of you coercing for a rigged game. I've got it all on crystal clear video. For the past 6 months, how many people have you scammed with this table? The amount involved is in the hundreds of thousands. Do you want to hand over this young man's contract yourself? Or should I send this high-def evidence straight to the Economic Crime Investigation Unit?
Alright, Boss Wen. You got me today. Not worth getting myself tangled up over this kid's rundown shack. I'll remember this debt. Mark my words. Take your damn contract and get lost. Don't let me see you around the factory again.
Consider the whole house scheme settled. Also, that last game, I beat you by 3 points. 1,000 a point. 3 grand. Pay up.
Take it and get out of here.
Let's go. Congrats on your first desperate counterattack.
Newbie revenge reward obtained. Billiards basic proficiency plus 100. Neural response and muscle control plus 5%.
Staying cool under pressure back there, impressive composure. But your game is seriously weird.
Weird how?
You miscued 5 times in the first 10 minutes. Your stance, your stroke, total amateur hour. Like a rookie. But your second half, especially your shot making, it was terrifyingly precise. Completely ignoring the table's natural roll. Those insane bank shot calculations, and that final, unbelievable 3-rail bank to win. Your accuracy. It's like a cold, emotionless precision radar. You point, it hits.
The system must never be exposed. When you're backed into a corner, I overperformed for my dad's life-saving money. Thanks for stepping in. I wouldn't have made it out.
I was already there investigating Jiang Hao, gathering evidence on the rigged table. Helping you was a bonus. Anyway, let's start over. I'm Wenji, owner of the Sky Realm Billiards Club.
What do you want with me?
I saw your shot making. That freakish, unnatural level of precision. You were born for the competitive stage. Next month, the biggest nationwide tournament, the Chinese 8-Ball League, kicks off with its regional qualifiers. My club happens to need a clutch player like you. Someone who can end a match with one shot.
I don't know anything about leagues. All I know is my father's still in the ICU. Every single day costs a fortune.
Join my club. Represent us in the tournament. Signing bonus plus a base salary, 100K. I can wire it to your account tonight. If you perform well in the Chinese 8-Ball League, prize money and bonuses are separate. That's is it enough to put out your current fire?
Deal. I'm in.
Everybody, drop what you're doing and gather up. Announcing something. This is Shinyu, from now. From today onward, he is our club's officially signed player. Next month, he'll be representing our club, competing in the Chinese 8-Ball League qualifiers.
Who is this guy? Never heard of him in the circuit. Look at his hands, not even a callus from a cue. He's green. Probably an amateur who's never even played a proper tournament. Bosswin, you're joking, right? Our club poured a fortune into training just to make it to this year's main event. And now you just pick up some no-name bum off the street and give him a starting spot just like that?
Chen Feng, you know I've got an eye for talent.
It's not about you. It's about this kid. He doesn't look like he has any skill whatsoever. The league is the real deal, not some playground game. Kid, in this business, skill is the only currency. Don't say I'm bullying the new guy. One game, Chinese 8-Ball. You beat me, the starting spot is yours, no questions. You lose, you crawl back to wherever you came from. Don't embarrass yourself here.
Deal. Who breaks?
House Q. You don't even have your own stick? Fine, you break first. Don't want people saying, a top 30 ranked pro in the province bullied an amateur scrub using a house cue.
Ding. Combat request detected. Absolute domination. System activated. Current match mode. Chinese 8-Ball. Objective. Hold and break. Clear the table and break.
Calculating optimal break trajectory and cue ball path.
2 balls and still a dead layout? Lucky shot.
Luck?
This cue control, even a robot couldn't do it. No one could be that precise. He just ran 7 racks in a row. Every single time the cue ball stopped. The angle to the next object ball. Never over 10 degrees. What god-tier fundamentals are these?
Captain Shun, you said earlier, the league is a real war, not some playground game. System detected. Host is showing off.
Activating advanced route. 3 cushions hit to pocket 9 ball.
Optimal path calculated and locked.
Golden break and run out. Captain Shun, is this enough for the starting spot? Am I qualified enough?
Using a house cue with 0 defensive pressure. And he pulls off a 3-rail kick to sink the 8-ball? That level of ball control and nerves of steel. I'm convinced, Shinyu. The starting spot is yours. Tianyu Club welcomes you.
I accept.
Alright, now that everyone has seen Shinyu's true power. From now on, he is Tianyu's ace. Chen Feng, for next month's regional qualifier, you'll be playing as his second.
Understood, Bosswin. But, Shinyu, your accuracy is truly the most insane I've ever seen. The league isn't just accuracy. It's strategy and endurance. Especially last year's defending champions, Dingxin Club. Their captain, Wang He. They call him the Bulldozer. His style is brutal. If you face him, don't underestimate him.
The bulldozer? Then let's see if his bulldozer is tougher. Or if my cue is tougher.
That's the spirit. But a craftsman must first sharpen his tools. Come with me to the office. Now that you're one of us, you can't go into the National League, wielding a $50 house cue. Open it up.
Ding. Detecting top-tier external equipment. Equipment scan complete. Custom Polaris Q. Limited edition, handcrafted. Power transfer rate increased by 15%. Brake friction plus 20%. Ultimate grip. Neural interface with host successfully established.
A sweet cue. This one's not cheap, is it?
It's called Polaris. My grandfather commissioned it from a top English cue maker. Spent a whole year handcrafting and polishing it. Someone offered $300K. Grandpa refused.
This is too valuable. I can't accept it.
Take it. A hero deserves a legendary sword. In my hands, it'd just gather dust. But in your hands, it'll dominate the tables. Shinyu, I paid $100K to sign you. And now I'm handing you the keys to the beast. Not just to show up and get a participation trophy.
You wanted to win the championship.
I want you to crush Dingxing Club's Wang He. And the boss behind him. Grind their faces in the dirt for all to see. Can you do it?
Boss, don't worry. Anyone who stands in my way, whether it's a bulldozer or whatever, I'll run the table on them.
Shinyu, see that big guy in the red and black uniform? That's Dingxing Club's captain, Wang He, last year's regional champion. His playstyle is brutally aggressive. They call him the bulldozer. Well, if it isn't Boss One, heard your Tianyu Club. Almost couldn't scrape together the registration fee this year. What's the holdup? Haven't gone bankrupt yet? Whether Tianyu sinks or swims is none of your damn business.
You should be more worried about whether Dingxing can even hold on to its championship trophy this year. Ha 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 ha. You think you can do that with Shinfeng?
With that half-baked, amateur hour garbage? Last year, my boiling thing whitewashed him. You show up. That case. Old man one. That's the legendary Polaris, isn't it? Well, gee, you actually gave that guy your cue. To some nobody rookie I've never even seen before? Kid, that cue in your hands is a goddamn travesty. Name your price. I want it. Name your price. I want it.
Get your filthy hands off, or I'll break them myself.
You're asking for a world of hurt.
Wang He, this is the league's backstage area. You want to get disqualified on the spot?
Fine. Good. So Tianyu finally found a guy with some guts this year. Better pray you don't run into me early in the bracket. Cause I'm not just gonna wipe the floor with your score. I'm gonna smash that piece of junk cue of yours with my own two hands.
You talk too much. See you on the table.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opening match is underway. Defending champion, Dingxing's Li Biao faces off against Tianyu's mysterious rookie, Shinyu. This table is garbage. Let's see how you play on this.
Ting. Absolute precision. Maximum processing power.
Full table offensive trajectory locked in. Screw the defensive setups. Just attack.
He stole the pocket. A clean run out. No safety play at all. No hesitation, no wasted motion. Pure, unadulterated offense. Shinyu from Tianyu Club wins. Final score, 9-1.
Unbelievable. Tianyu Club's super dark horse, Shinyu,
With terrifyingly precise shots and overwhelming pressure.
has mowed down four-seeded players like they were nothing.
The ultimate Cinderella story. Across 4 matches, he's given up less than 2 points combined. Now, he will lead the Tianyu Club onto the grand stage of the semifinals. Kid, you got lucky against those weaklings before, but you're not touching this bulldozer. Today, I'm not just gonna whitewash you. I'm gonna crush that pride of yours, your so-called precision, and your sorry excuse for a cue into dust.
Do you always talk this much before a match? Break.
Fine. I'll show you right now. You won't even get a chance to touch a ball. Wang He wins the break.
absolutely devastating break shot. Not only did Wonky pocket a ball,
but the cue ball is perfectly positioned.
oh no, Wonky botched the position play.
This is a nasty, nasty snooker. Cue ball blocked. No straight shot. No path to his target ball.
So what if he messed up? Touching the opponent's ball first is a foul. I can't make a shot from this. And neither will you. Let's see you try to play safe from this.
Extreme snooker defensive formation detected.
No direct contact. Foul evasion. Absolute precision.
Max power fused. Polarizing trajectory.
Maximum C-curve mass shot trajectory generated.
A near vertical mass from this distance? The blocking balls are locked in tight. You think this is magic? That's a foul for sure.
Oh my god. An extreme mass curve. He curved around and pocketed it. No foul. A perfect, impossible mass curve.
He shattered the deadlock in the most unbelievable way possible.
End of the first match.
Xinyu from Tianyu Club takes it, 1 o'clock.
Sit down. What did you say? I said, sit your ass down in that chair. Because from this moment until the match is over, you won't get another chance to stand up and touch a cue.
Long rail, extreme angle, he has to play safe. It's the only move. Play safe, I can still stand up. Match over. Tianyu Club Xinyu wins the series 9-0. A flawless, absolute shutout. He's heading straight to the finals.
Warning, high intensity mode activated. Absolute precision engaged. Maximum computational and mental power severely overdrawn. Hosts current neural fatigue at 85%. Recommend entering.
Deep sleep hibernation immediately.
Wipe your sweat. The way you just shut out Wonky outside. It was brutally, unfairly cool. Finishing Club, you basically nailed them to the wall of shame.
You're a beast. That was so satisfying, finally getting payback. His legs were jelly. His own teammates had to carry him out.
When's the final?
Tomorrow, 8 p.m. The committee left a one-day break on purpose to hype up the finals.
Good. I need to make a stop first.
Where? In your condition, you need to get back to the hotel and rest. Now.
The hospital. I miss my dad. Dad, I won the semifinals. All those people who pushed us around, I paid them back. Just hang on a little longer. Soon, very soon, I'll bring you home.
Let's get some food in you first. I just went to the attending physician's office and asked. The $100,000 you paid before, plus the prize money you won these past couple days, has covered the full cost of the initial special medication. Your dad's condition is stable now.
Thank you, Bosswin. If you hadn't pulled me out of that underground pool hall back then, my dad probably wouldn't have made it this far.
Don't thank me just yet. The doctor said, to completely cure him, next week your dad needs a major bypass, a heart surgery. Plus, 3 months of recovery in a sterile ward afterward. There's still a shortfall of at least $500,000 for that.
Is the championship prize money from tomorrow's finals enough?
If I take the championship, it's exactly 500,000. The medical bills would be completely covered. But Xinyu, you need to brace yourself. Tomorrow's finals are a whole different beast compared to today. The match format has changed. It's a super long race to 30.
Race to 30, right?
First to win 30 games takes it all. In a marathon format like this, luck and explosive power get diluted to almost nothing. It tests absolute consistency. And your opponent tomorrow? Chu Tianbing is 19 years old. A Grand Slam winner of the National Youth Championships. He plays with zero emotional fluctuation, zero mistakes. They call him the precision instrument on the table. And recently, he's on a 51-match winning streak. Use absolute precision to beat Wang He's brute force. But what Chu Tianbing relies on is extreme calculation and cue ball control. Use your high-difficulty shots from the semifinals. The ones that drain your mental stamina. The slightest drop in physical energy, the tiniest error. And he'll mow you down like a machine, in one clean sweep. Xinyu, if you think your body can't take it.
Bosswin, have you ever seen a wolf that's truly starving?
What?
Have you ever seen a wolf that's truly starving?
What?
Precision instruments don't make mistakes. And even the most precise machine turns to scrap. That 500,000 life-saving cash is mine.
After 5 brutal days of carnage, we've finally reached the ultimate showdown. The ultimate test of stamina and will.
Talk about pushing the human limit.
On the left, the National Youth Championship Grand Slam winner. The flawless, absolute genius, Chu Tianbing. On the right, this tournament's most terrifying. Bloodthirsty dark horse, Xinyu. The finals are officially underway. You look tired, Xinyu. Dragging your exhausted body all the way to the finals. Color me impressed. But a race to 30 is a marathon. A flash in the pan won't cut it.
Save the speeches. Just keep your glove dry, so you don't slip.
Finals. Race to 30. Alternate break. Let's go. First rack, Chu Tianbing to break.
Perfection. Textbook break control.
First rack goes to Chu Tianbing. Score 0-1. Unbelievable.
No opening at all. Xinyu, you've finally met your match.
Second rack, Xinyu to break.
Targeting active. Precision maxed. Full table offensive trajectories locked in.
Second game, Xinyu wins. Tied at 1-1. Payback served. Xinyu's offense is still razor sharp. Is unreasonable, pinpoint accuracy. Just ripped through Chu Tianbing's defense. Third game, Chu Tianbing breaks. Fourth game, Xinyu breaks. Thirtieth game, Xinyu breaks.
Warning. Host neural fatigue at 65%. Max power sustained. Brain temp critical. Muscle control beginning to degrade.
Get back down now. That 500K is life-saving money. Just this final stretch left.
A mistake. Xinyu, for the first time in over 3 hours of play.
Commits a fatal offensive error. A game-changing blunder.
Damn it.
Your stamina can't keep up with your ambition anymore. The beauty of a marathon match is, it wrings out every last drop of luck you have. Thirtieth game, Chu Tianbing wins. Current score, 14-16. Just forfeit. If you keep going, your wrist will be ruined from the strain.
Stop the dirge. Match isn't over. Ref, call it.
Race to 30 finals. First 30 games done. Total score, 14-16. Chu Tianbing holds a temporary lead. 15-minute halftime. Next, the fight to the death begins in 15 minutes.
Host, your physical stamina is critically depleted. Muscle control has dropped by 15%. Pain suppression is now active. Deviating from core. Discarding extraneous paths. Calculating the most stamina-efficient one-shot kill route for you.
Make the calculations count. Not a single miss in the second half.
Your right hand, it was shaking even when you picked up the cue. This is your first time in a high-pressure match this long.
It's fine. Any news from the hospital?
I just got off the phone with the lead surgeon. Your uncle's vitals are stable. The doctor said. Once the fee is secured tomorrow, they'll schedule it. The best cardiac surgeon in the country will lead the operation. 500,000 is sitting right there on that table.
Not even Heaven's King could take that money now.
His stamina is clearly in the red zone. Yet his accuracy hasn't dropped a single bit. Xinyi, just what kind of monster are you? Game 31 of the second half begins now. Chu Tianbing to break. Your hand is shaking. Stamina loss is irreversible. 15 full games left in the second half. You won't last. Surrender now. At least you can save your wrist.
Are you blind? This isn't a shake, you idiot. It's excitement. I can't stop it. Don't measure me with your soulless machine logic. I'm breaking your game, genius.
Detecting minor tremors in the right arm. Trajectory is being
dynamically adjusted. 3, 2, 1.
Unbelievable aggression. He's not playing defense at all. He's using a brutal jump shot.
To smash through Chu Tianbing's defenses.
Game 31 goes to Xinyi. Score, 15-16. Game 35 goes to Chu Tianbing. Score, 17-18. Game 42 goes to Xinyi. Score, 21-21. We're tied. Game 58 goes to Chu Tianbing. Current score, 28-29. Chu Tianbing reaches match point first. Game 59, Chu Tianbing breaks.
Warning, extreme physical exhaustion detected. Locking onto
the most direct offensive route.
Game 59 goes to Xinyi. Score, 29-29. Double match point. Game 60. The final decider. Xinyi breaks. Chu Tianbing makes a mistake. He just handed the entire table over to Xinyi.
final run out path locked in. Host.
Go claim your throne.
Match over. Tianyu Club Xinyi wins 30-29. A championship winning shot. Roshi, you're a beast. You're the champ. We are the champs. You won. Your willpower defied all the odds. I concede, you earned it.
You're incredible too. Next time, who knows who will win?
Shinyu, the biggest dark horse of this tournament, clawed his way from the qualifiers all the way to the top. Standing here now, what do you want to say to everyone?
These past few days, everyone standing across from me was either a Grand Slam winner or a so-called absolute prodigy. They had the best training since they were kids, won countless championships. But that's what can you, us who crawled out of those grimy underground pool halls. We were never supposed to win any of this. But today we did. Cardiac surgery, Ward 3, Bed 3. Shun Jiangwo's entire surgery bill, plus all subsequent rehabilitation costs, paid in full.
That's $385,000 already deducted. Here are the receipts.
The doctors are prepping him now. A top cardiac surgeon from the country is flying in to lead the operation himself. Come on, let's wait outside the OR. Don't push yourself so hard. You've already done everything humanly possible. Your dad's gonna pull through.
Doctor, my father.
The surgery was a complete success. The coronary bypass went perfectly. The patient has an incredibly strong will to live. Once he gets through the anesthesia recovery tonight, and we observe him in the sterile ward for a week, he can be transferred to a regular room.
Good. That's amazing.
You. The nurses told me. The hundreds of thousands for the surgery. You wanted playing pool. You were always such a stubborn kid. You've been through so much.
Old man, stop worrying. Your son is the provincial champion now. These few matches, just a warm up for him. Your only job now is to rest and get better.
You, big news. Huge. I mean huge news.
Chen Feng, shut up. You're gonna wake the dead.
Can't blame him for freaking out. Shenyu, check this out. The provincial qualifier champion. It's not just about the 500k prize money. The real jackpot. Golden ticket to National Masters main event.
You, the Nationals. That's where the real gods clash. And this year's total prize pool? A cool 5 million.
Perfect. Get over here.
Don't celebrate just yet. Chu Tianbing's a prodigy, sure. But on the national rankings? He's not even top 10. National masters, real monsters from every province. You got old school hustlers with 20 years in the game. You got snooker pros crossing over for some easy pickings. Legends, true masters of the jade of billiards. In that arena, nobody's gonna wait for you to warm up. Lose once, and you're out. Done.
Detecting new tournament tier shift. Main quest updated. Conquer the National Masters Tournament. Objective, National Champion. Host, system status, neural compute core fully restored. Confirm. Neural fatigue reset to 0. Accept the quest?
Monsters? Perfect. My queue's been resting for days. It's practically rusting. Time to head to Nationals and see what's harder. Their freak skills or my Polaris.